Jakarta. Indonesia is set to choose its next president and vice president in February as it grapples with a declining opposition presence in parliament and seeks continuity of economic initiatives under President Joko, Jokowi, Widodo, who is set to step down in October. The world's third-largest democracy will open its polls to over 204 million eligible voters casting their ballots, according to its General Elections Commission. The elections will take place on February 14, though millions abroad will be able to cast their votes at Indonesian embassies earlier. The leading pair of hopefuls is Defense Minister Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabuming Raka, the mayor of Solo and Jokowi's eldest son. Former Education Minister and ex-Jakarta Governor Anies Baswedan is another presidential hopeful whose running mate is Muhaimin Iskandar, chairman of the National Awakening Party, PKB. The final duo is former Central Java Governor Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD, the country's political, legal and security affairs coordinating minister. Prabowo-Gibran are leading with 46.7%, according to a Indikator Politik Indonesia poll conducted between December 23 and 24, followed by Ganjar-Mahfud at 24.5% and Anies-Muhaimin at 21%. If no candidate wins the majority in the first round, there would be a runoff in June. Here are some economic, electorate and diplomatic issues in the country in the run-up to the election. Indonesia plans to relocate its capital from Jakarta to Nusantara in Borneo, a mega-project with an estimated cost of over $30 billion. Presidential contenders Ganjar and Prabowo have pledged their commitment to building Nusantara, while Anies has criticized the planned smart city. Many investors are taking a cautious approach during this transitional period in order to better evaluate the probable impact of the election on the overall investment landscape, wrote Edelman Global Advisory in June. Other large-scale investments include Indonesia's ambitions in the electric vehicle industry. The country boasts massive mineral and metal caches, especially for high-demand materials in EV batteries. Jokowi has courted the likes of Tesla and Ford to set up manufacturing facilities in Indonesia, while also banning export of certain commodities. Voters have largely focused on the presidential election and paid less attention to the legislative polls, said Titi Anggraini, an advisory board member of the Association for Elections and Democracy, Perludem, in Indonesia. Over 4/5 of Indonesia's current parliament is comprised of coalition parties, leaving little room for opposition representation. An effective parliament, which is a balancing force, is almost non-existent, but is like a chorus with the executive branch. It threatens democratic practices, she told CNBC.